Here we are with the next video of the Arizona Cardinals franchise. We are 11-2, coming off non-stop wins here. 6th best offense in the league here to face the 9th best passing defense in the league. We are the 32nd best passing, 32nd worst passing offense in the league. Literally the worst passing offense. But hey, our rushing defense is number one. Our rushing offense is number one, and our rushing defense is number one. And their rushing defense is 27th. Poor way to word the video. Oh my gosh, poor way to word the start of the video. I'm not even going to restart. I'm not even going to start. You guys just, I don't even care. We're just going to look at the roster and see what we have for this next opening game. Of course, our GOAT, Trey Benson, he's nearing the rushing record, which is 2,100 yards from Eric Dickerson, but I believe he did that in his 16-game season. Mack Wilson will be the backup as Gary Weber is injured. So Kenny Sears and, of course, Cody Barton will be the starter, as Trey Benson here, as you can see on the side, is here at 1,900 rushing yards, but 346 attempts. He is a workhorse. 16 rushing touchdowns. Barkley with 15 at 209 attempts. My gosh. And then Zaven Collins with 19 tackles for a loss and 13 sacks. Really? He's doing that much better? I thought probably Chase Young would be higher than him, but I guess he's been balling. He got 2 sacks in the last week. And then Kyler Murray here, 32nd in passing yards, 31st in passing touchdowns, 10th best offense, 13th passer rating, first best defense. We're running offense, so as long as his passer rating is 100 or above, I'm really cool with that. He's been sacked only 20 times. Offensive line has honestly done well. 80 yards was his longest bomb. Clayton Tune also, of course, he was injured for quite a bit, and I threw 6 interceptions with Clayton Tune, but we're not going to count that towards Kyler Murray's stats. I'll take it. Trey Benson, 2 fumbles for Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray also with 4 rushing touchdowns, so you got to include that in there. 18 touchdowns to 9 interceptions. Trying to not throw another interception with Kyler this season. That's probably going to happen. 5.6 average for Benson. Jaden Reese leading the team these past few weeks. He's been balling. Marvin Harrison owners are mad, but Trey Benson outperforming Trey McBride and Rondell Moore just because of the wheel routes. And then honestly, our O-line's really not even doing bad. Kenny Sears honestly doing pretty good. Kenny Sears, 16 tackles for a loss, 19 for Zaven Collins, 13.5 sacks, 16 tackles for a loss for Kenny Sears, 15 for Chase Young, 13 for Cody Barton, sacks, 13.5 for Zaven Collins, 11 for Chase Young, 5 for Justin Jones. 3 of them came from the last week. And then a bunch of interceptions, 4 for Cody Barton, 3 for Kenny Sears, 3 for Stephon Gilmore. I was just checking the stats just to see, but Trey Benson, we could break that record for him if we just spam run the ball, which we've always been doing. He's probably gonna have 400 attempts by the end of the year. Anyways, let's just skip into this game with the Los Angeles Rams. Let's make them come out in different uniforms and make them just look cooler. That's their current home option, the current alternate option. That's kind of lame. Classic home, that looks so much better. We're gonna do that for the Rams. Hold up. Kenny Pickett is the starting. Okay, I think I forgot about that. Kenny Pickett is the starting guy for the Rams. Going to quickly look through this as Matthew Stafford has been benched. Kyron Williams, and then, of course, the fullback, Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp. Puka Nacua's the one. Mecole Hardman, that's going to be a problem. He has 95 speed. I thought it would be like 97. Tyler Higbee. Offensive line looks solid. Nothing horrible, really. Honestly, better than mine. Braden Fisk, Kobe Turner, DJ Jones. Where is... Oh, dude, did they miss out on... Yeah, Jared Verse. Oh, he's the outside linebacker on this roster. So he's going to be coming off the edge in a 3-4. Not a crazy defense. Trey White is an 83 overall. He's regressed in the simulation, but in Madden, I think they changed his overall to like a 75. He's been terrible this year. John Johnson, the dumbest name in existence, still in the Rams. Cam Curl. So not a bad team, not the worst team either. But either way, we got a 1st and 10 here, handoff, jet sweep here to Puka Nacua. Superstar development, 2nd and 6. Down in 6. What do we have here? It's to the outside. That's going to be number 57 in coverage. Kenny Sears, 3rd down and 5. What are we going to have here? It's going to be a screen to the outside. He's not going to get blocked. Rips through the offensive lineman. The offensive lineman was too slow to get there, and that will be, whatchamacallit, it's going to be Buda Baker with the tackle for a loss. Is Darius Robinson back in this game? As he's back in the game. Hopefully they didn't reorder my entire depth chart. I think they did not. I think they just started... Yeah, he's back on the field there. Gonna make sure that everything looks right. Yeah, I think everything is right. They didn't move Donald Roberts. They just put Darius Robinson at the rush defensive tackle, which isn't bad. So I'm gonna readjust some of that. No way. No way. We just hit a loop-de-loop on him with Rondell Moore. Rondell Moore. I just hit a nuh-uh on the other side of the field. Rondell Moore punt return touchdown in this division rivalry matchup. Arizona Cardinals start first on the board. First and 10, no way. Okay, they're running a fake jet sweep, which I actually bid on. I thought they're going to do it again. Kyren Williams on the check down, 2nd and 5. 2nd down and 5, sending a blitz on Kenny Pickett. Wasn't able to get there. He's going to quickly check down here to Puka Nacua. 1st and 10. 1st and 10, what are we going to have here? It's going to be play action. Probably, I thought he was going to go over to Puka Nacua, who was wide open, but he's going to take the flat route in Cooper Kupp, 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6, pass committing the team. Of course, it is a pass. They got 2 curl routes, and he's going to take the underneath. I guess he thought I was covering both. Kyren Williams breaks off Jaden Blackburn, who can't wrap up. 1st and 10. 1st and 10, sending Jalen Thompson in on a blitz. He was playing linebacker, and here comes the heat. It's going to be Jaden Blackburn making up for that missed tackle earlier with the nickel blitz. 2nd and 18. Yeah, Jalen Thompson's in at sub linebacker since Mac Wilson got injured. I do not like that. Where is, not Mac Wilson, I mean, yeah, it was, why am I blanking so hard? Gary Weber. I don't want my backup safety to be playing sub linebacker for me at all. I would just rather have him rotate in at the safety position, and safeties rotate a lot in this game. 3rd and 18, pass committing the team, just don't allow deep, follow it over the middle. He has way too much time. He's going to take off. No way is someone going to allow him to get that 4th and inches. He got way too lucky with that, and they're going to settle for 3. I mean, dang, I guess. I mean, he put them in field goal range. Good job from Kenny Pickett. Didn't expect him to tuck it and run on 4th and 18, but it's a good play, puts them in field goal range, and Josh Carty shanks the kick. 7-0 game. 1st and 10. Let's see what we have. Marvin Harrison. Fantasy owners finally get a reception. Let's go. 1st and 10, Marvin Harrison for our first offensive play of the game. 1st and 10, we're going to give this to Trey Benson here. Trey Benson to the outside. Trey Benson trying to get a stiff arm. Of course, he can't push off a defensive tackle. 2nd and 4. Coming off a huge game last week. Also, he had, I believe, 70 receiving yards and a touchdown. 2nd down and 4. What are we going to have? I could take a risk with X, but I'm just going to slide down here with Kyler Murray. It was wide open. 1st and 10. 1st and 10 here. We're going to hand it off to Trey Benson. Nice block from number 74. That's rare. 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Let's see what we have here. Trey Benson trying to come up the middle. Jared Verse gets him from behind. 3rd and inches. That sounded so wrong. Jared Verse gets him from behind, and then we have 3rd and inches to go. But 3rd and inches here. Trey Benson gets it for us because, of course, he's Trey Benson. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Let's see what we have. Marvin Harrison's going to be there in the corner. Marvin Harrison in the corner. Fantasy owners benched him because he did bad the past 2 weeks, just so that way he can get a touchdown the next week. Ooh, he's hitting it. He's hitting it. He's hitting it. Yes, sir. He's hitting it. Now he has the same amount of receptions and the same amount of touchdowns as Jaden Reese. Probably similar amount of yards as well. It's kind of weird to have a 14-0 start. Yes, I know they have Kenny Pickett. They're not a very good team, so I will take that into account. But I did increase the sliders for the AI and lower my sliders by almost everything. I increased the AI sliders almost by 5 on every stat, then decreased mine by almost by 10 on every stat because we've been having so many blowouts. I mean, we haven't been facing amazing teams, and I feel like the AI is just playing bad. Whenever we face a real team in the playoffs, I feel like my sliders will come in much more into effect. But let's see what we got here. End of the first quarter is coming near. 1st and 10 for Kenny Pickett and Kyren Williams here. We're going to get him with Kenny Sears. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8. Let's see what we have here. It's going to be okay. He just did not follow his blocks at all. 3rd and 3. 3rd down and 3. Let's see what we have here. Probably to the inside. Cooper Kupp torch me, and he's going to run again. No, somebody needs to go after him. No, he was going to get away with that. 1st and 10, Kenny Pickett. I forgot he's a runner sometimes. And we got 1st and 10 once again. It's going to be play action. It's probably going over the middle to Puka Nacua. Somebody go after the QB. Send someone again. He slides down again. 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. I have no idea why Anthony Shipp was lined up inside of the other defensive tackle. No homo. 1st and 10, Kyren Williams. 1st and 10. Let's see what we got here. Xavier Thomas and Mac Wilson are in the game. 2nd and 9. 2nd down and 9. Let's see what we have here. Over the middle. What? No way he still caught it again. They just ran up the zones and I didn't think they were going to pull back that far. I thought they were going to start running dig routes. Either way, 1st and 10, they're driving on us. 1st and 10 for Kenny Pickett and the Rams right over the middle. Well, right over to the side, I guess, is going to be Puka Nacua. 2nd and 1. 2nd down and 1, sending a blitz. Going to pull off there, and we're going to get in there on the blitz. It's going to be Kenny Sears. He's going to have his 17th tackle for a loss. I'm pretty sure sacks also count as tackles for a loss. I might be wrong on that. Yeah, I definitely could be wrong on that. Either way, Kenny Sears, I believe that's his 4th sack on the year. 3rd and 12, pass committing the team. No way. No way. No, 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 no. I pass committed the team. They still ran it on 3rd and 12. Crazy call. Thankfully, Budda Baker saves us. They will go for a field goal again. Hopefully, Josh Carty doesn't shank this easy chip shot from here. It's less than an extra point, and no way, we block it. Josh Carty with an L day in fantasy. Terrible day. We're getting so much good RNG this game. I can't deny, and one of their players are injured. Josh Carty in shambles right now. Josh Carty fantasy owners in shambles. 1st and 10 for the Arizona Cardinals here. What are we going to have? Oh, no. Kyler Murray fantasy owners in shambles. Right back the other way. That's crazy that happened all in the same 20 seconds. And what is Jared Verse doing? He's on his hands and knees, bro. He's kicking his feet. Come on, man. 2nd down and goal. What do we got? It's going to be Kyron Williams trying to get to the outside. He's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage there. That's going to be number 25, Zaven Collins, with another tackle for a loss. 3rd and goal, pass committing the team. Of course, it's empty backfield. It will be a screen here. Great block from that offensive lineman, but either way, I still get the tackle with Kenny Sears, and they will settle for another field goal. Josh Carty fantasy owners currently have -2 points. Let's see if we can get another one off the edge. Not going to get it. Finally, Josh Carty has 1 point in fantasy, 3-14. 1st and 10, we got play action here. I should have Trey McBride wide open over the middle. Trey McBride, show that power. Trey McBride pulling up an extra few yards with that truck. 1st and 10. 1st and 10, going to hand this off here to Trey Benson to the outside. Trey Benson trying to get the power. I did it too early. 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5, let's see what we have. I should have Trey McBride underneath. He's going to beat out that DB. Trey McBride with the power, still backing up, getting those extra yards. 1st and 10. 2nd down and 10. Marvin Harrison's open. What? What? Did that just go through his body? He was right there. Was this a drop? I just want to know. He put his hands up. He acknowledges the ball. And what? Was it a bad throw? I wouldn't say it was. It was to him, and he puts his hands up, and he's just not in position to I guess it was technically behind the receiver. Weird. 2nd and 10, going to run it with Trey Benson here. I did have some leads there, but they shed immediately, and that will be the 2-minute warning. 3rd down and 7, going to step up. I immediately committed just to stepping up. Trey Benson was open. Completely my fault. I'm just going to take my 3. And Jake Bates puts it up on the way and through once again. 17-3 against the Rams. 1st and 10. Let's see what we have here. No. He has way too many options and way too much time, dude. He has way too much time. 1st and 10. Not 1st and 10. 2nd and 3. 2-minute drill. He's got 2nd down and 3. People are not in the position they need to be. He's going 4 verticals, checking down underneath, trying to light him up. We get the boom. I hit a green on my boomstick. 1st and 10. 1st and 10 again. People are not lined up where they're supposed to be. To the outside, coming across the field is Donald Roberts. 1st and 10 for Kyron Williams. 1st and 10, sending a blitz here, and it will be play action. I'm stuck on him, and Donald Roberts burnt in coverage by Tyler Higbee. 1st and 10, 1 minute left. 1st and 10, what are we going to have? It's going to be a screen. It's going to be a screen. I'm on the outside. I got there in time. Kenny Sears with the tackle for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11. I did not call a timeout. Did my AI do that for me? We got a blitz coming. 2nd down 11. We're in there with the blitz. It's going to be Kenny Sears' 2nd sack of the day. It counts as a tackle as well. Great stuff. We're going to call a timeout. Wait, no, did they already call a timeout? I think they did. I just wasted one of mine. Still 3rd and 17. Going to pass commit here. 3rd and 17 for the Rams. Tyler Higbee probably going deep. They're going to check down. What are you doing? What are you doing, Jaden Blackburn? Still going to take a timeout here. My last one. 4th and 12 as torn labrum for Stephon Gilmore. He's been great for us this year. He's been getting burnt in the second half of the year, but that's actually a big loss. Dexter Weldon's going to be the starter now. We're going to have Jaden Blackburn as the 2. Really quick before we do this kick here, you can still see it in the background. Jaden Blackburn here, Garrett Williams. So who's going to be the next guy up? It's weird that you can see the iced kick in the back. Dexter Weldon, Blackburn, Elijah Jones, and Clark is going to be in the game now. We're going to see what we have here with Josh Carty's iced field goal kick. I took a timeout. I didn't mean to even ice him, but he's getting iced right before half, and he drills it that time. 6-17, 15 seconds left. Dude, they're pressing up on Jaden Reese right before half. Back up. What are you doing? Why would you press? Why would you possibly press right before halftime? What an idiotic decision. Freebie, 0 seconds, 1 second left on the clock. Freebie right before half, and we get the ball at half. Is this just too easy? Why did the safety crash in? Back up and play zone. It's the final play. What are you doing? And that will be halftime. I have no clue what they plan to do there. We're going to get the ball at half too. And again, I might just have to start running I might just have to start running Chew Clock. They're not using superstar Kyren Williams, not Kyler Williams. But either way, again, like I know they have superstar X Factor Cup. They got Demarcus Robinson, and they also got Puka Nacua, of course. But why would you not use your superstar Kyren Williams whenever you have Kenny Pickett throwing to them? First down and 10. What are we gonna have? Step up. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna throw a pick. I was like, no. Either way, Jaden Reese, 2 receptions, 2 targets, 91 yards. Of course, the lucky bomb touchdown. First down and 10. Oh, this is an easy rollout. Block up field. Oh, I just ran into a body, bro. He suplexed me there. Not really, but still. Second and two. Running it with Trey Benson. My left guard doesn't move up. First and 10. Second and 10. Pressed up again. The safety's there to help with Jaden Reese this time, leaving Trey McBride wide open. First and 10. Trey McBride, fantasy owners, eating. First and 10. Back to Trey Benson here. Great block from that center, that pulling guard. Second and 6. Second down and 6. Square is going to be wide open. That's going to be Jaden Reese again. Jaden Reese, 3rd reception of the day. First and 10. First and 10. Let's see what we have here. Nothing. Roll out. R1 was there with Benson. Block up field Benson. I'm just going to slide in between them. First and 10. Let's see what we have. Rolling out. Oh my gosh. Trey McBride with another touchdown. No, to the 1. He could have definitely reached his arm out a little bit to the right, and that would have been a touchdown. But then they have the disrespect to not come out and goal line on the 1. Just idiotic by the AI. Walk in from Trey Benson. 31-6. Humiliating the Rams. They're not a good team. They don't have a good team roster in general, so I knew this was going to be bad. I didn't know it was going to be this bad. First and 10, empty backfield, and they're going to be doing a QB blast with Kenny Pickett. I mean, I know I want them to run the ball. It's third quarter. I know they have to pass it now because their team's chopped, but a QB blast with Kenny Pickett is seriously the play call. Second and 10 here for Kenny Pickett, and the Rams just going to check it down to Tyler Higbee. He's going to make it a 3rd and 3. Third down and 3, sending a blitz here. We're in there with the heat. This time it's going to be Cody Barton instead of Kenny Sears. 4th down and 9. They're going to be punting. And of course, I'm just going to be running chew clock here because doesn't really matter anymore. Game's a total blowout. Second and 10, running it with Trey Benson here. Trey Benson with a nice lane. Trey Benson leaves it to a 3rd and 3. 10 rushes, 42 yards. We really haven't used him much. Mainly passed here, but now in the end of the game, I'm just going to spam this run with him because the game's over. 3rd down and 3. Gary Rivers with the lead here on the outside. 74, trying to find something nice outside line. Benson, I said Benson. I meant to say Benson with the power, but I don't have wrecking ball on me. He's more of an elusive back, actually, not a power back. First and 10, we got Trey Benson again. Trey Benson trying to find a lane. He does find a lane. 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5, back to Benson again. 74, what are you doing? You shouldered 55 there and just gave it no effort. 74 is total hit or miss here. If I can actually move on to him, look, he shoulders him. He's right in your face. Put an arm on him, something. He shoulders him and walks away and lets me get tackled. Come on. 3rd and 6. What are we going to have? I predetermined Jaden Reese's route. Thankfully, it was overthrown. So with that being said, just going to punt. It's going to be my first punt of the game. I don't need to be greedy. It's fine. 1st and 10, sending a blitz because I can. He usually has way too much time. Open over the middle is Cooper Kupp. Why is Kenny Sears covering Cooper Kupp, dude? Come out in nickel. 1st and 10, sending a blitz here for Kyren Williams. They're actually running the ball with him. Doesn't work out well because he bounces off his own lineman. He had a clear lane. Probably going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9. Let's see what we have here. Probably, yep, over the middle. It's going to be Tyler Higbee. That will be the end of the 3rd quarter, and that will be a 3rd and 3. 3rd down and 3. They're doing a play action, not even running the ball just to get the first. To the outside. You were all over that. I could have stepped up on it with Blackburn, but he should have been able to do that. Hardman, I believe, with his first reception of the day. 1st and 10, pass committing the team here. What do we have? Higbee, and dude, he just has, again, way too much time. 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5, empty backfield again. I thought he was going over the middle. He goes to McCall Hardman, who gets his 2nd reception of the day. 1st and 10 again. 1st and 10. Let's see what we're going to have here. Got Puka Nacua over the top. Got this over the middle, and he's going to throw the ball away. He had options. Again, he didn't take them. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, pass committing the team here. What are we going to have underneath? I think I player blocked Elijah Jones on that. That might be my fault. Either way, Puka Nacua with a big gain, 1st and goal. 2nd down and goal. It's going to be a run play. I should have came out in goal line. Doesn't matter. It's going to be Cody Barton, Zaven Collins with a tackle. 3rd and goal. Of course, going to come out in goal line. 3rd and goal. Run committing the team here for, oh no, it's play action to the outside. Wide open. Touchdown. I feel like someone should have been back there to sack Kenny Pickett, and they didn't. It's going to be... Dude, you have to be kidding me. You're run committing Darnell Roberts. Don't be like, oh, that's my guy. My bad. Let me pull back and then shuffle over to go get my guy. It's run commit, blitz. Get him. You're staring at him. He's wide open. Get him! You shuffle back? What are you doing? Here comes Jaden Reese after having 3 receptions, 102 yards, and a touchdown. Of course, we're just going to run the ball for the rest of the game. We only had 10 rushes until, of course, we got near this end of the game. So I apparently called a timeout earlier. I don't know what that was for, but either way, Trey Benson, he's just going to get the rest of the carries for the rest of the game just to run out the clock. And you know what? Trey Benson, I mean, he could break the record. I could give it to him. Do I want him to get injured? He has 99 morale here. Could give it to James Conner. Let's try and break the record, actually. You know, what's the point in trying taking that away from him, especially whenever Eric Dickerson, the Ram, holds the record. Let's just pound it against the Rams here. And it is 3rd and 2. I could run the ball, but they are pressed up on Rondale Moore here, and that was a bad decision. Run, Kyler, run. Run, boy, run. Kyler Murray, run. Good stuff. Bad that he went out of bounds, but still 1st and 10. 1st and 10, of course, going back to Trey Benson here. Trey Benson with the nice lanes. Trey Benson with the power. Trey Benson, 10-yard rush, 1st and 10. 2nd and 9, right back here to Trey Benson. Trey Benson, nice lane. Trey Benson, 3rd and 2. 3rd down and 2. Trey Benson again. I mean, I'm going to go for it. I want the game to be over. It's about to be the 2-minute warning. Even the AI says go for it. They're like, yeah, screw this game. This game is completely over. I'm just going to run fullback dive. We had a fullback dive over here, but I don't want that. 4th and 1, Gary Rivers here. Gary Rivers, huge lane. Gary Rivers with the once-in-a-lifetime carry, 1st and 10. That will be the 2-minute warning. Obviously, by the once-in-a-lifetime carry, I mean like once in a season we hand the ball off to him. We're like, I would say like once every 3 games whenever you desperately need the 4th and 1. Either way, we got an I formation here for Trey Benson. 1st and 10, Trey Benson, workhorse. Of course, he's always the workhorse at the end of the game whenever we're blowing teams out. 2nd down and 6. 2nd and 6, back to Benson. Benson with the lane. Benson trying to get power, doesn't get it. Again, he's more of an elusive back. He might have under 100 rushing yards this game. 3rd and 3, Benson again, sending a blitz. Benson with the lane. Benson trying to get power. Benson, let's get up to the line here. 1st and goal. 1st and goal, 10 seconds left. I'm going to run it with Benson. Benson, let's call a timeout. Let's get him another touchdown. The run and goal line feels scummy for making Benson do all the work, but let's try and give this to Marvin Harrison here, and he's not going to be there, or, well, you know what? Kyler will be, so Kyler's going to get a free rushing touchdown at the end of the game. I'm just going to squib it back to him. That's going to be the game. 38-13, blowout against the divisional rivals at their home, the Los Angeles Rams. Just going to do a power squib kick here for our punter, Young, and then that will be the game. 1 second left, of course, 0 chance of coming back. Let's see if they're going to do something for their pride here. They might actually do it. Number 19, not Tavon Austin, Smith here. Is that Tyreek Smith, or I forgot his name? Either way, you guys may or may not know what I'm talking about. 38-13, blowout against the Rams. Again, they were just a crummy team. We beat the Colts because Anthony Richardson's AI is dumb. Then we beat the 5 and 6 Titans. We've been having such crummy teams. If we play the Bills, Chiefs, Ravens, some real competition. Notice how I said all AFC teams. It would be different. I don't even think we played the Eagles yet. We've lost 2 games. I think it was to the Bills and the Chiefs, actually. We've just been playing a really crummy schedule. Kyler Murray, 3 total touchdowns, no interceptions, 151 passer rating, 189 yards. Good for him. And then, of course, he had that rushing touchdown as well. The Rams just refused to use Kyren Williams, 8 rushes only. Cardinals here. I mean, I guess once the AI thinks it's down, it just needs to pass. Kyler with a fumble that they recovered, and then 3 broken tackles for Trey Benson. He did finish with 101 rushing yards, met his quota for the game. Kyler Murray with 42 rushing yards and a touchdown. Trey McBride, yeah. Marvin Harrison owners in shambles every week watching Jaden Reese outperform him. But yeah, Trey McBride owners are typically eating. That's 10.1 points. Not really eating there, but Jaden Reese owners hit or miss. As 1 sack allowed from Isaiah Adams, probably just me. Kenny Sears, 14 total tackles, not 103. I was about to say 103 tackle for a loss. 3 tackles for a loss. 2 sacks for him. 1 sack for Cody Barton. 1 for Jaden Blackburn. All on blitzes here. Wow, none of our defensive linemen did anything that game. 0 interceptions. Pass deflections. 1 for Budda Baker, and that'll be it. I gotta point out, I was going to take the screenshot. What is the celebration? He's doing the hula hoops, and then they come over, and then they just do the hula hoop in the hula hoop circle. That is quite the thumbnail worthy act that we're gonna have here. Also, what's super unrealistic is everyone is the same height as Kyler Murray. This is not okay. I do not like this. Why is everyone? I mean, Trey Benson I think is 5'10", but why does his offensive lineman look like a very similar height? 13 more franchise staff points, so I can finally get that upgrade for the scheme fit for the players. Kenny Sears, 3 XP points Honestly, I'm just going to auto upgrade him into pass coverage because that's all I really want for him. Trey Benson, I want him to go into power back, but once he gets to like a 95 overall, he's up to a 99 with the Morales now in 2 seasons. Spin move +3 ball carrier vision awareness. So yeah, he's a 94 elusive back, 84 power back. Not much of a receiving back there. Ratings wise, that's what he's got going on. And then, yeah, just crazy. I got Steamroller on him with recuperation. Of course, Wrecking Ball. Kenny Sears, just going to auto upgrade him, as I said before. And then, yeah, that's that. One new injury report. It was an abdominal tear for Stephon Gilmore. He's out for 3 weeks, 2 weeks once I simulate this. Gary Weber will also be back in 2 weeks. Gotta face the 7-7 Seahawks. Not really too worried about them other than K9. He shreds us. And then the Niners just never properly use McCaffrey, and then the Packers may actually be a challenge with Josh Jacobs. Still have the best defense in the NFL, 3rd in passing yards, 1st in rushing defense, 1st in rushing yards. Still, I don't know, we're averaging 1 more passing yard per game now, boys. Let's go. Still 32nd in the league for that. Keep in mind, for 4 games straight, we just had to run the ball because we had Clayton Tune. 6th best offensive passing, 6th best offensive points per game with this team. Trying preventing the Seahawks from making the playoffs. Let's make them go to 7-8 in the next week. Chase Young, Donald Roberts, and then a bunch of extras. Donald Roberts here. Let's just force zone for him. So we're just going to upgrade him to that. Zone upgraded, play rec, zone coverage, yada, yada, yada. Then I assume Chase Young is just a power rusher here. I clicked on the wrong guy. Chase Young is a speed rusher. I mean, he can go into runs. He can really go into anything here. It's pretty good, so I'm just going to go power rusher here as he increases his power moves and his tackle here. He's really balanced at everything. Then, of course, I'm just going to auto upgrade the extras. And that will do it for this video. 3 more games until we get to the playoffs. I kind of want to, if we do get the #1 seed, and it just doesn't matter. Yeah, it won't matter. The Eagles have the #2 seed. They're 10-4. Unless we lose out, that would be the only time it matters. But if we get all the way to week 18, we still only have 2 losses. I might simulate that game, but the Packers seem like a fun team to actually play. But anyways, guys, apart from that, I thank you guys all for watching. Be expecting a rebuild tomorrow. And apart from that, once again, I'll see you guys all in the next one.